Hey YouTube, how y'all doing today, man? This is Cliff with TeeWay, Eatz barbecue treats, man. It's been a while since I came to you guys with a video. Just want to apologize to my subscribers, man. It's been about 6 to 8 weeks, maybe even longer, guys. Maybe about 2.5 months since I came out with my last video. So just want to apologize to my subscribers. I know I promise new content continually, but we've been busy. I've been busy with work. We've been doing some home renovations. Just COVID-19 has kind of messed things up for us a little bit. So just kind of want to bring y'all a video today, man, since I hadn't released anything in such a good while. You know, if you're new to just coming to my channel and you're a new viewer, go check my videos out, man. I have like 40 videos out. I do anything from reviews on grills to reviews on different products to cooking different stuff. And I use 3 different cookers right now. So if you're interested in the ceramic Kamado Joe, the Pit Boss pellet smoker, or the Weber Performer Deluxe, those are the 3 cookers that I'm cooking on right now. So if you're in the market for those cookers, or you just want to see some things that have been done on those cookers to see what they can do, go check some of my older videos out. But today, guys, I'm just going to be doing a pork butt. We're going to be doing a pork butt on the Weber Performer Deluxe. Haven't done one on this cooker yet, so I'm really excited to do that. So I hope you guys will hang in there, man. I'm real excited about this one. We're gonna get this on the grill. I'm gonna show you guys. I've got the grill coming up right now. We'll come back to you in just a minute. We'll show you guys what we got going on there, and then I'm gonna get inside and get some mustard on this pork butt, and we're gonna get it going. So if you're interested in the pork butt on the Weber Performer Deluxe on the Weber kettle, then this is gonna be the video you don't want to miss, guys. So come back to see how this pork butt comes out. I have a feeling you're gonna love it, guys. Let's get smoking. So I just want to kind of show y'all what we got going on today, man. So right now, what I got going on in there is I got my bro and sear. No, this is not the slow and sear. For you guys out there that are barbecue connoisseurs, this is what they call the bro and sear, man. And it's just 2 Weber baskets that I bolted together. Got this idea from another guy on YouTube, man. So if you're like really considering the slow and sear, but you don't want to spend the money like me, I didn't want to spend the money right now. Go look up the bro and sear. No, that's you heard right, guys. It's called the bro and sear, and there's a guy on there who'll show you how to make it. And I've used it a couple times, and it seems to do really well. I've never used a slow and sear, so I don't know. I can't tell you for sure how it compares or stacks up to a slow and sear, but it seems to do really well on my long smokes. And really all I did was I filled this thing up. Let me kind of show you guys what I did here. I filled this thing all the way up, and I started me a little wax cube in this corner here, and I lit it, and I put one of my briquettes on the top of it. And what I'm looking for is a slow smoke to spread here. Slow, you just want a slow smoke, because you want to maintain that 250, you know, 250 to 275 is what we're going to be cooking at today. So that's really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to maintain that temperature today. So trying to do this one-handed, guys, and it's not really working for me. There we go. All right, guys, so you know, you just really want to maintain that low temp. And I put me some wood chunks. These are some pecan chunks that I got put on here. Usually I use hickory, but right now all I got is pecan, so I use some pecan today. But what the idea is, we're going to put our pork butt on this side. I've got to put my middle piece here on my grill, or on my grate here. This is that gourmet barbecue system where you can take the grate out of your Weber kettle. This is on the new kettles, so if you guys are in the market for a new kettle, this is what they're coming with. So this thing is awesome. You can do all kinds of stuff on this. You can put a wok here in the middle. You can put a pizza stone over this, take that middle out. There's all kinds of stuff. Go watch my review or walkthrough on the Weber Performer Deluxe. I have a walkthrough where I kind of talk about that stuff. So anyways, that's not what this video is about. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys how we got this thing lit today. What direction we're going to go with it. We kind of just got it lit over here. Like I said, we're going to get a slow spread. I'm going to put my lid on here, and we're going to put the lid down and try to get it going here. and get it up to that 220, 250 is what I'm looking for. But if we go up to 275, that's fine too. So I always say anywhere between 225 to 275 is a pretty good temp to be smoking at. So that's how I do it. Some guys will argue 275 is too much, but I think that's a pretty good range. Anywhere from 225 to 275 for you new guys who just are getting new into smoking, you will be golden. So all right, guys, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna get this pork butt mustarded up. Mustarded, is that even a word, guys? Anyways, I'm gonna put some mustard on this pork butt, and I'm gonna get some seasoning on the outside for you guys, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like after I get it all seasoned up. I've got a lot of other videos. I've got another pork butt video out that shows me actually mustarding. There we go, mustarding, guys. Putting mustard on another pork butt and seasoning it up. So I'm not going to show that process, but it's a very simple process. You just take mustard and you rub the whole outside of the pork butt, and then you put whatever seasoning it is you want on it. So I'll come back to you guys when I get the season on it and show you guys what it looks like right before we put this bad boy on. So hang in there, guys. We'll be back. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you what we were working with today, man. We're working with a pork shoulder, pork butt, and a little bit over 11 pounds is what we're looking at. This one's got a lot of fat in it, but that doesn't bother me, man. That fat gives it flavor, so I'm kind of excited about it. Some people would say that's too much fat, but I think that's fine, man. I can cut some of that out too. So if you get one that's got a lot of fat in it, you can always cut some of the fat out. But what we're going to do here, man, is I'm just kind of wanted to show y'all the size of this thing, what we're working with today. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the package. I'm going to get the mustard put on it, and I'm going to put some seasoning on it. And I'm going to use some of this. It's apple honey rub. It's a pork and poultry rub from Traeger. I'm probably going to use another rub too, because I don't have a lot of that rub left, so we might mix another rub with it. So we'll see when I get going here, guys, and I'll let y'all know what I use. But we'll be back in a second, man, to show you guys what it looks like all seasoned up. All right, guys, so there's my pork butt all seasoned up with that apple honey seasoning from Traeger. So what we're going to do is we're going to get it on the grill here. We're at about almost 200 degrees, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on the grill. Actually, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. I'm going to let it come up a few more degrees, and then when I come back, we'll be putting this thing on. All right, guys, we're at temp. So I went ahead and put the pork butt on. We got a good smoke rolling through here right now. So we're going to close the lid, man, and I'll come back to you guys probably in about an hour so we can check on this thing. But we're all seasoned up, as you can see. Got some good color on the seasoning, and we got a good little smoke right now. So yeah, I'll come back to you guys probably in about an hour to give out an update. I'm going to put some probes in this thing. I'm going to do that off camera. I have an external probe I'm going to stick in there, and we'll monitor this thing. So yeah, hang tight, guys. Come back, see how this thing looks at the 1 hour mark. All right, guys, we're about 2 hours in. We're getting some good color on there already. I'm actually going to probably spritz this thing. Charcoal's kind of moving along slowly there, as you can see. Still got a bunch of charcoal left, but it's looking good so far, guys. About the 2 hour mark, and like I said, I'm gonna start spritzing, man. Probably let it go another 20 or 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna come out here and spritz it with some apple cider vinegar and some water, a little 50-50 mixture. But we'll keep you guys posted, man. Just hang in there, and we'll come back in about another hour or two, and we'll let y'all see what it's looking like. All right, everybody, we're at about the 4 hour mark. I just kind of want to show you guys what we're looking like. We just spritzed it. You can see some juices in there from me just spritzing it. And like I said, I spritzed this with a 50-50 apple cider vinegar and the water. So we're looking pretty good on the coals still. I mean, we're almost halfway through the coals. I'll probably end up having to add some to this. But it's looking good right now, guys. Looking real good. Let's see here. I'm using my iGrill, man. So this is what I'm monitoring my temps with. My pit's at 227, at least that's what it's saying right now. I just opened the lid, so that's probably a little off. But and see, we're not even at 100 degrees on the in the middle of this thing yet. We're almost at 100 degrees, and we got a long way to go, man. This is a pretty thick pork butt, so we got a ways to go, guys. I mean, we're only about 3.5, almost right at 4 hours. It's usually like a size, this size pork butt, you can usually go an hour per pound. Some guys will argue that and say no, but it really just depends on the piece of meat. But I've noticed it's normally about an hour per pound. So, but every pork butt's different. So we'll see. We're only right at the 4-hour mark, and we're not even at 100 degrees yet, and we got to get up to 190. So we got a long way to go, guys. So y'all come on back, man. We'll come back here in a couple hours, and we'll show you what she's looking like. All right, guys, so we're getting ready to pull this thing off and wrap it. So we're about to do the Texas sheet. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Texas sheet, but the Texas sheet is where you wrap it in foil. So generally I wrap between 165 and 175. I try to wrap it like right at 165, but today I've been doing other stuff and it crept up to 170 on me. So we're gonna be all right though, man. I mean, it's okay. Anywhere in between like that 165 range and 175, and you're gonna be okay. And for you newbies that don't know, that's because it hits the stall, and it can take forever. If you just leave it unwrapped, sometimes it can take forever to get through the stall, and you'll be sitting here waiting. And so right now we're gonna look and see if we got the color we want also. And that color is awesome. I'm okay with that color. If you're not okay with that color at the 165 mark, by all means, keep it on there. Let it keep going to try to get more color. But I have pretty much all the smoke I want in this thing. I got the color I want in it. So it's time to wrap, guys. It's time to get it up to that 190. I don't want to be sitting out here all night. My color's good. My bark looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. So we're gonna do the Texas sheet. We're gonna put it in this foil. And get your gloves. Get you some good gloves. If you don't have a good set of gloves. And we're just gonna move it over. And I'm just gonna wrap it from here. And then what I'll do, I don't want to lose all my heat, so I'll put my lid back on. Keep in mind with these kettles, guys, that you don't want to lose your heat. So put your lid back on. Make sure you keep some of that heat in there. And all you're gonna do, guys, is you're just gonna wrap this thing. I'm just gonna wrap it up, and this is gonna get me through that stall pretty quickly. And you know, you're looking for a 190 to 200 internal temp, but you also got to go by how it feels. Like when you probe it, if it's probe and tender and it looks good, you're ready to go once you hit that 190. But if it ain't probe and tender at 190, leave it on there. Don't pull it off. I mean, you don't want to pull this thing off. You want it to be tender. You want it to be good, tender pork. That's what you're looking for here. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, guys, and I'm going to get it back in my grill. And that's gonna be it, man. So I'm gonna let you guys go for now. When I'm ready to pull this thing off, or when we get ready to pull this thing off, we'll pull it off. We'll show you guys what it looks like, and that's gonna be the conclusion to this video, guys. So I hope to see y'all hang in there. All right, guys. So this is the finished product. Show you guys what this looks like. Been letting this rest for about an hour. Oh man. That's it. That's the finished product right there, guys. I pulled this thing at 190 right on the dot. And I'm going to tell y'all, or show y'all why I pulled it at 190. Because this thing was probing so tender all over, man. As you see, that's going through just like butter, man. And that's how I do my pork butts, guys. You know, you want to try to get that 190 to 195 temp. Pull it at that temp. But if it's not probing like butter, like what I just did, keep it in there, man. If you go over 200 degrees, you're going to be fine. It can go over 200 and still be good. It's just got to be probe and tender, man. That's what you want with this pork butt. So let's go ahead and pull this bone out. See, that bone pulls right out clean, man. That's how you know. That's how you know you got a good pork butt. I mean, look at that. Look, just came right off the bone. It's clean. I got a little bit left on there, but overall that bone came out real clean. So another thing is, look at the bark on this. Guys, this is a Weber kettle. This isn't a stick burner. You know, you'll get a lot of guys that'll say, you can't get a bark, you can't get a bark. Baloney. You see what I got in a Weber kettle. I got a bark. A nice bark. I mean, yeah, it's not the same bark you're gonna get on a stick burner, but this ain't a stick burner. So still get a really nice bark on this thing. It's a good looking pork butt. So let me give you guys the specifics on this. This thing went about 10 hours. It was an 11-pound pork butt. Like I told you, about an hour per pound. We were just shy of that, like by an hour. So that holds true sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. But 10 hours, I mean, that's about average for a pork butt of this size. So let's go ahead and start shredding this thing up, and I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like. I mean, I'm not even trying, guys. I'm not even trying. Like, this is just falling apart. Look at that. Cheese and peas, dude. Shut the front door. God bless America and all she's worth. I mean, goodness gracious. Look at this, guys. I mean, look how juicy that is. I mean, oh my gosh. Let's take a taste. That is so good. So let's kind of recap what we did today, guys. We got this Weber Performer Deluxe fired up today. We did an 11-pound pork butt. We used that bro and sear. Go check out that bro and sear, man. That thing went for a solid, I probably almost got 7 hours out of that thing today. Pretty good, I thought. I added like some fuel at about the 7-hour mark. Go check it out, man. Compare it. If you guys have the actual slow and sear, go check this thing out, man. Like, let me know in the comments too, if you do have the slow and sear, how does that stack up against this bro and sear? Like a good 7 hours, and probably a little over 7 hours is what I got out of this before I had to add fuel. Let me know how your slow and sear compares to that. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a slow and sear, but this bro and sear worked out good. I threw some more briquettes in there, got some more time out of it. It's actually still running, guys, and it's like well after midnight. So I added a little bit more fuel and it's still going right now. But overall, great cook. But what we did was we got that, filled up our bro and sear all the way up. We got a good 7 hours out of that. And then we put the mustard on this butt. We put this apple honey, don't know if yep, here it is right here. We seasoned it with this apple honey rub. Go check this stuff out, guys. This stuff is legit. I'm not a Traeger guy, but I like their seasoning. So mustarded it up, put this season on there. We kept it in the range of 225 to 275 the entire cook. You guys saw I didn't show it on camera, but I was spritzing it with apple cider vinegar and 50-50 water. I mean 50-50 water with the apple cider vinegar. So I was hitting that like about every hour. After the 3rd hour, I was hitting it every hour till the 10-hour mark completely was over. So. And then, you know, at the 10-hour mark, we were at that 190. At 165, I wrapped it. And then we hit that 190 at 10 hours, and I pulled it, let it rest for an hour, and this is what you got, man. I mean, just a real simple cook, guys. If you're new to pork butts and you want to give this a shot, man, it's a real simple cook. Just remember to keep your temp between 225 and 275, and let it roll, man. Let it roll to that 165, 175 mark. Wrap it. Let it come the rest of the way up to that 190, and you're good, man. And that's really all we did here today, man. I appreciate you guys joining me today. It's been a while since I did a video. I'm a little rusty, so be kind in the comments. I'm a little rusty. I'm coming back, so I'll be putting some more videos out. If you haven't hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Instagram at TeeWay Eatz Barbecue Treats. Hit me up on Gmail at barbecueteeway81@gmail.com. And I'm on Facebook also under TeeWay Eatz Barbecue Treats. Shoot me an email if you guys got questions, if you got comments. Let me know how you think this pork butt came out. Do you think the color on this thing was good compared to what you guys are using? If you're using a different cooker, let me know what you're using. Let me know how this compares to something you're using right now. So really love doing this, guys. I love coming and doing these cooks. Glad I was able to do this one and finally find some time to get you guys a good quality video out today. So. Well, I feel like it was a good quality video. Let me know if you guys think so. Give me a thumbs up if you thought it was good. Give me a thumbs down if you thought it was a crappy video or you just didn't like it. So I'm open to all comments, everything that you guys can let me know to make my channel better to help people doing barbecue. So appreciate it, guys. I'm Cliff with TeeWay Eatz Barbecue Treats, and I'll see y'all on the next one.